Hello guys, welcome to Steve Red's house once again. You ever sit around and wondered, I wonder how far one of these will actually shoot? How far is it accurate? Wondered that myself. When I was doing the roof, kind of played with it a little bit, but I've never actually sat down and tested it. Today we're going to do that, see just how far this is accurate. Hold on. Okay, so what I did is I marked a little course off here in 5-foot increments up to 25 feet, and I got me a little target over here. In a second, I'll turn this around so you can see. That's basically all it is, just a big round mark on a board. And then, as you can see, I got boards marking off in 5-foot increments. If I could get somebody to quit chewing on my boards on my 25-foot mark, get back, I may have to remeasure that one. Now I know there's a lot of different kinds of nail guns out there. You have ones like this that are compressed air, and there's a lot of different brands out there as well. I mean, this thing was like 80 bucks, and I know there are some out there that are well into the hundreds, and I know there's even different kinds. This one uses compressed air. Some of them use blanks. If you don't know what a blank is, it is basically a shell cartridge with no projectile on it. It just uses the explosion to force the nail down. I've seen those. The most common ones though, at least around here that I've seen, are compressed air. And I know there are huge differences in styles and quality and everything else. But this is what we're using today. Is a lower end one. Worked very well. I did my whole roof with it. But we're going to see what kind of accuracy I can get out of it. Okay, what you guys did not see, because you just wasn't lucky enough to see it, is while I was moving the camera over closer to the 5-foot mark, my stand fell over and broke the stand holding the camera. So I'm going to try to see if I can figure out how to get this thing just to steady itself on there long enough to do this video, and try to figure out how to fix it. But first thing I got to do is plug this thing into the air, then I'll get to the 5-foot spot and see if I can hit anything with it. Give me just a minute. Alright, so move up to the 5-foot spot, plug this thing in, see if I can do anything with it at all. Put in, way low. Looks like I'm jammed. There it goes. Okay, so I'm getting close to the bullseye. I stuck a couple of nails in it. Let's come back to the 10-foot. Still hitting all over the place. I ain't hit the bullseye yet, even at 10 feet. Got it that time. Move back to 15. And I know this thing's not sitting completely even. It makes me look like I'm kind of crooked, sitting sideways, because that's, like I said, the camera stand is broke, so it's just kind of bouncing on top of it with the strap. But we're going to try it this way. Then you'll see the footage from the camera that's closer to it. Hit low, up high. I'm hitting the board, but that's about it. Let's go back a little bit further. Way off to the other side. Just a little off. Alright, so I've done 10 and 15. We're going to scoot back to 20. Let's see if I can even hit the board. Gotta wait for the dog to move. She's right in the way. Come on. Come on. Okay, so let's try 20 feet. See if I get anywhere close to it on that. little off to the side. Way off to the other side. Just a little off. Okay, one thing I am noticing is not being very accurate. It's going all over the place. So, I think even at 20 feet, I don't think there's really any reason to go back 25. As far as distance, this thing will go all over the place. I mean, I can probably shoot the fence on the other side of the utility easement. But as far as any kind of accuracy, I think probably 10 was about as good as I got. So maybe 10 feet's about it. I don't think you're going to go any further than that. It'll shoot further than that, but not with any kind of accuracy. I mean, you are shooting nails, so they're really not aerodynamic. They're really not built for accuracy. So 10 feet was about as close as I got to having any kind of accuracy at all with it. Okay, there you got it. I think about the most accurate I was with this was about 10 feet. Even hold this thing in the same area, holding this thing down so it could fire it, even at 15 and it got back to 20. It was just absolutely all over the place. I wasn't even hitting the board the whole time. But at about 10 feet, I was able to somewhat get it close to my target and get it close to that dot. I'm fixing to see how many times I actually hit the dot if I can see it. But at about 10 feet from what I could see, that's about as good as I could get it. Past that, it was just all over the place. Okay, so I'm looking at the target, and from what I can see on here, and I'll turn the camera around so you can see it, I only hit the bullseye once. Hit the target quite a few times, but let me show you. Okay, so you can see marks all over this thing where I was hitting the wood. I only hit the bullseye once, right there. Barely got it. And I got a few of them that are around here. Now most of these ones that are in this area here were from the 5 and 10 foot range. Even some of these are like from the 10 foot range. Once I got down to about 15 and especially 20 feet, I was doing good to even hit this board. I mean, there's some holes up here. Most of these are in the 15 area. Most of the little marks here, and as you can see, they wasn't even hitting point first. I mean, there's a few of them there. There's like 3 holes right there, and those are some of the first ones I did. Most of these, if you look, are from the back of the nail or the side of the nail head hitting. There's one that hit point. There's another one that hit point. But there's a lot of these marks in here that are from the side. So you can see these things are not going straight at all. So obviously, if these things are tumbling, there's hardly any accuracy to it at all. But it's not meant to be accurate. It's meant to come straight out of the bottom of the gun into the stuff that you're nailing. But I thought it'd be cool just to see how far I could shoot it accurately. And I was really wanting to see if it'd actually stick in the board. I got a couple of them that kind of stuck for a second, then they fell out. But I wanted to see if they had enough power to stick, if they'd fly straight enough. Obviously it don't, but that's not what it's designed for. But nonetheless, these things do actually have some distance on them. When I was doing the roof, I was shooting them and I was going way out of my yard into the utility easement on the other side. I don't know how far they went over there. I know some of them got pretty close to the fence on the other side. I was just curious how far it would shoot. And like I said, this is not a high-end nail gun. So some of them will probably shoot a lot further. I don't know if you get much more accuracy out of them because you're still shooting the same nails, and they're not aerodynamic. They're not meant for accuracy. They're not meant to be shot out of the gun like that. But I thought it would be fun. Thought you guys might enjoy it. So if you did enjoy it, if you liked what you saw, if you got some other ideas I can do with the air rifle, the nail gun, anything else around here, some different videos you'd like to see me do, you've seen the Bill and Earls, or if you haven't seen Bill and Earl, go check them out. Matter of fact, I'll put a link to Bill and Earl right here. Check it out. See what you think about them. That's 2 of the videos I had a lot of fun making, so I hope you guys... Alright guys, so what you think? Did you think there'd be more accuracy to it? Did you think there'd be less? Did you think they'd even fly out of the thing at all and hit the board? From 20 feet, I didn't go all the way back to 25 because I wasn't hitting anything at 20. I wasn't really going to try to find the distance of how far to actually shoot because my yard's not big enough and I know it'll clear my yard easy. But as far as accuracy, like I said, after about 10 feet, done. Even at 10 feet, I was doing good to even get anywhere close to it. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you haven't checked out my other videos yet, please do so. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen this video yet, take a look at it. If you haven't seen the other one below it, take a look at it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Give me a big thumbs up if you would. Leave a comment if you have some other ideas for things for us to do. Hopefully we'll get some more road trips in here. I'd like to get some more fishing videos in here, actually somewhere I catch some fish. Right now it's in December, and it's not really the best time of the year from that, and I'm not a pro fisherman, so you know, I'm no pro angler here. I haven't really been fishing seriously in a long time, so I'm really wanting to get back into that. If you guys would like to see some more videos from that, some outdoor videos, hunting, fishing, whatever, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see. I don't know if you don't tell me. Let me know what you thought about this video and the other ones. If you haven't watched the other videos, go watch all of them. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. And as always, thank you for watching Steve Red's House. I hope you guys are happy. Have a great day. Good night.